Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second episode of this career mode series that we started. I welcome you back. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for giving me your attention and also being part of this community as far as we are concerned and as far as we are headed. We are headed on the right track. In this episode, we are starting a match against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. We talked about it before we came into this, and I have also gone on to I wanted to scout some few more players, some few more strikers. So there are strikers that I received as part of the package of the scouting reports that were brought to me, and I saw Marcus Thuram. I think I want to scout him. I don't know what you guys think, but he's so far as of now he's my main target. I can also do Lois Openda, whom is 83 overall. There are very good strikers in the market. There are a lot. Also, maybe I may do people like Adam Chiro Immobile are washed, but yeah. He isn't that bad. Isaac is here. Let's see. His overall is also 83. He's good enough, but I have my eyes on Thuram. Tell me what you think about that. This guy for the striker role alongside Hoyland and maybe Rashford, or maybe we can sign two strikers and take Rashford back to his position. I don't know. You tell me what you think, but that's as far as it's concerned. So with that, let's get into the action of this episode. I'm tweaking my team a little bit for this Nottingham Forest match, and yeah, let me catch you when everything will be done. This is a very important match, and we all know it. Okay, so heading into the game, this is our lineup. I have made a few tweaks here and there. As you can see, the lineup is completely changed. It's something different, except for Garnacho. Garnacho being the only first team player who is still in the lineup. Evans takes the captain's armband to lead this team with his experience. We are going up against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. Remember, one of our objectives was to reach the final of our domestic cup. So it all begins now. We'll have to go as far as we can in this cup, and also look for maybe some progress in the FA Cup. We know United with winning these trophies, these random trophies. 2 years ago they won the Carabao. Last year they won not even last year, early this year, and also it's the other year. Early this year they won the FA Cup. So they are very strong in that field of winning these types of cups. So it is not it's not it's not anything that we should think like it's not a surprise that we have this task. So let's get into this game. Welcome to this is our ground. And I am seeing something wrong with all of this. What is wrong is the scoreboard, the Champions League scoreboard. It is entirely wrong. The Champions League scoreboard is in place of the Carabao Cup scoreboard, even though I installed the Carabao Cup scoreboard. So I'm going to make a tweak to that one, because that one is that's not good. I want to see something different. So let's get into this match and get away with this win. The Champions League scoreboard being part of this package is not what I wanted, but it's a little bit of a glitch. It's the Carabao Cup as far as we know it. Let's have it like that, and a few tweaks here and there should fix that problem. It's a game in development. I'm using mods that are in development, so you'll have to bear with me. We have started the game, and my players are already tackling Nottingham Forest players like they don't even exist or are not part of the game, and we are also being demolished at the beginning of the game. So at least initially we have our first chance to run towards all of this. I said I'd make a few tweaks to someone like Garnacho's header, and he just scores. A few tweaks to Garnacho's head, and Garnacho just scores. This will be an easy game for us to get away with. So it's something that we should just cover once and for all and get it done with, get it over with. So yeah, that one is Alejandro Garnacho for you. That's his first goal in the Carabao Cup, and he opens the scoring. He brings that first team experience into the game. Interesting enough, the changing screen is rewriting Carabao Cup, but the scoreboard is Champions League. I don't know why. I think I installed this thing perfectly, unless I did not follow instructions. Like that one is something I promised to fix, and I'm going to fix it. It just slipped my mind a bit, and mind slips are not allowed in this line of entertainment. But I still allowed mine to get the better of me. But we are performing. We have held them up a little bit. They're being stubborn. Nottingham Forest. It's a Premier League team, so we don't expect them to be complacent like the way if you would have been playing against a team like Swindon Town, we would have expected them to be. So it's not being easy. It's a bit hard on my side because the passing is perfect too. Can't write off any team, especially not Forest. And is there anyone who is opening? But we keep giving free kicks away. Not as what we need, but Kobe Maino gets the first yellow card of the game goes to Kobe Maino, our young developing talent. He's still 65 rated. I don't think he can grow as fast as he could in real life inside the game. But Nottingham Forest are really pushy. They're looking for, it's as if he just stood with the ball, they're waiting for a corner. If they score from this corner, I'm liquidating the whole team. What has happened? Don't tell me it's a penalty. Don't tell me it's a, I think it's a free kick to us. Yeah, Aurel Mangala with the yellow card. It's a free kick to us. He challenged Pelistri. A red card, a second yellow for Mangala. The game has just gotten better. And the first halves have been really interesting for us in this series. First halves always end on a high, and it's painful enough for them that they are victims of another red card against us, and that's for it for the first half. 1-0 lead for United against Forest in the Carabao Cup, and Forest are down to 10 men heading into the second half. And I've also come to realize that scoring against these teams that have 10 men or lower, it's kind of more difficult than scoring an 11-man team, because they just turn defensive all of a sudden. They're just this defensive monster that no one can get through. Because look at this, and I didn't put that. The ball was supposed to go to as far as Pelistri, not towards that direction. But they've just gone and become so defensive. There's nothing we can do about them, and now they have waves of attack that are not ending. They're coming on, and they have scored. I just gave the ball away in the last minute of the second half. 10-man Nottingham Forest score the equalizing goal. This is painful. This is utterly painful. I can't comprehend this. I can't take this anymore. This is really painful. I mean, we have done everything we can. And now, as the game is ending, but I think they may even be the ones on the upper front. Get that ball out of there. It's better to go down with a draw and look onto the second leg to try and win this. And that's it for this game. Our first round of the cup ends in a 1-1 stalemate. Full time 1-1, and that is not what we wanted to see against Nottingham Forest. But they are a Premier League side. They are a tough side. So, I should have substituted mine. I've really taken him down there. But that's it for this Nottingham Forest game. 1-1, not ideal. Let's look on to the next. Oh, it has extra time. So Carabao is not. So I thought Carabao had like second legs. Okay, my bad. My knowledge there about the cup was not. No, Carabaos always have second legs. Was it this during these days that they lacked second legs? Because now I feel like as if 10-man Nottingham Forest. And because of that, I think I should be substituting Kobe Maino out. Lad is tired, seriously tired. There are 10 men, they are defending like there are 11 or even 12 more. Just slide tackles. Just look at that. Look at that for defense, even though it's a it's the extra time. It's not getting easy anymore. The extra time is almost up. If we don't do this here, we'll have to go to penalties, and I'm afraid we might lose this as early as now. It was offside. I keep misjudging what these referees are doing and the calls that they are making and how the program is, and now it is over. Now we go to penalties. 6 shots on target, I just can't score. Wow. Okay, on to penalties. I think we can do this. This is supposed to be interesting. Bruno Fernandes scores the first one, but he dived the right way, but he couldn't catch it. Down the middle, nothing I could do about that one. Oh my god, that is bad. That is bad. Saved. Thank you. That's the second one. Let's do this again. Scores. Harry Maguire scores. My heart is thumping at this point now. Another one. They keep wrong siding me. Scores, even though it was saved initially. Wow, that one had my heart thumping. He saved it and just let it get in. Oh my god, Garnacho misses. They score, they win. Garnacho misses, they score, they win, and we are out of the Carabao. And yeah, Manchester United are knocked out of the Carabao Cup in the first round. As painful as that. We had only one task, and that task was to make it to the final of a cup, and we have failed as early as this. Oh god, this is painful. I think the board are going to give me a lashing. Anyway, we will cry about that result day in, day out, but nonetheless, it's football. The ones that you expect will not happen the way you expect them to. So on to the next game, which is the Everton match. Come to Old Trafford for the Manchester United against Everton game. We lost the Carabao fixture against Forest and we are out, but in football you will cry at times, and why is that ball shaking? You will cry at times, you will smile at times. You can't smile every day. So let's get into this Everton match and try to smile. At least the Premier League can do something for us, and I think we have one more domestic cup to try and at least get our hands on a trophy in this first season. We have knocked ourselves out of the Carabao painfully, and it happens, so we'll have to make up for it at times. And Everton have started on a high. It's as if they saw something, some potential that even United can be beaten by teams like Forest. So we should try to do our best in this game. Trying to move forward each and every time, but a centre back, their defensive form is down, that it's just dipping us off. Looking for those through balls, it's not easy. I managed to get the ball out of the box like that, and anytime I do an incisive through ball, just maybe someone is not there or something like that. But this one was a good chance. That was a good one. That's a good ball. That's a good goal. And Hopefully, please Onana and the team. Hopefully this time round we keep a clean sheet. But that's a good Jadon Sancho goal, assisted by Marcus Rashford. They switched positions for a while. Rashford going on back to the midfield position, and Sancho making the run forward. Just look at that for an assist. Look at that for an assist and that for a goal. Scoring from that angle, I think I am kind of used to it currently a lot. But we don't care. A goal is a goal, and that's how interesting it gets. Sancho opens the scoring for Manchester United at home against Everton. We are back, and we are going to atone for the early Carabao Cup exit of his hand, and I think he has been substituted. Yeah, Idris Igana Gueye was not in the game, and he's come on for him. That was good. That was good from Bruno. Can he finish this? 2-0. 2-0 to Manchester United. I can now smile at least. We have created a gap. We don't have to worry about conceding and losing points or anything like that. The way it happened against Forest and the others. Bruno Fernandes with an outfoot to finish the game, and initially just how he skipped past that defender was the silver lining in the build up to this second goal. But Bruno Fernandes makes it 2-0 to Manchester United just before half time in the 42nd minute. Manchester United 2, Everton 0. I mean, we can do it. We are a strong team. It's just at points that the players just go off. They can't do it. And maybe it was because I underestimated Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I think that's majorly the reason. I underestimated Nottingham Forest and just did a whole revamped second lineup that not even my best. I can literally call it the worst team I have on the grade. So painfully enough, I'm still reminiscing about that game because it's still painful to be that we are out of the Carabao. But life is life. That's that, and we'll miss the first major final of the season. But we'll build up. We'll be building up to another one at a point. So that was it for the first half. United lead Everton by 2-0. Our goal is to to open up the game and create some action. But up to now, it has all been just shifting and giving the ball away like that, like there. I don't know what happened there, but it happened. It still happened, and that is good from Forest. Is it a yeah? It's a they have been flagged offside. Luckily enough, because they were looking to try and create problems in the box, and I almost gave it away because we have won one game, drawn one game, lost one game, and in all of them there is no clean sheet that we have kept. Dying minutes of the game, the referee gives a free kick to Everton. The game has been solidly blatant except for the action in those two goals, and at least we can keep it that way. A 2-0 win, our first clean sheet of the season against Everton. That will be good. That's a pretty good statement to start off the Premier League season. And this to finish the game because Everton look like they are really into trying to make us pay in this game, and the ref calls it for full time. Manchester United win their fourth game of the season against Everton, beating them by 2-0. 2 shots, 2 goals, 2 on target, 2 goals. That's how difficult it was. Just exchanging the ball. Pass accuracy. Our pass accuracy is bad. I was losing a lot of balls. But our defense helped. Matthias De Ligt taking man of the match. On to the next Premier League game and maybe the final one of this episode. This episode has been a sad one, unfortunately. And at least we have revived ourselves in the Premier League. Heading into the match day 5. So let's try to do something in that one. So on to the next Premier League match and the final match of the episode. We are facing not Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. That's the lineup, made a few tweaks being on Anthony Mount, Eriksen and Dalot to shift the team, give the players period to rest, give the players something. The games are still many, so we are trying to micromanage them, also keeping in mind that they have the international duties that they are attending to. Let's get into this match and make it a perfect start. Maybe 3 from 5 wouldn't be bad, and a win against Crystal Palace will help our bad away form that we have had in recent away games. Let's get into this one. Crystal Palace take on Manchester United. We know Manchester United have had a bad history against Crystal Palace when they have come here. Last season they lost 3-0, but at least early in this season they won their match here. But it hasn't been the same for them in the past few years, because Selhurst Park is not their fortune, and it's raining. It's wet weather, so the ball is seriously slow. The ball is so slow, such that if I make a pass and do not come for it, I'm more likely to lose the ball easily to the opposition team. Interestingly enough, Crystal Palace are also being stubborn, but that one is a nice ball. Maybe another assist for Rashford, and it is finding Mason Mount, who made the run. Wow, Rashford is so good playing midfield. Should I convert him into a midfielder? No, I'm not doing that. But he's better off at that position, maybe, because that was a nice assist for Mason Mount, and the run made by Mason Mount himself was of high class. And we opened the scoring against Crystal Palace, so it's all about trying to keep the clean sheet and look for more. But that was a nice ball from Rashford to find Mount, who had made the run, and it was just perfect to find Mount before he strayed into an offside position. Any second later and Mount will be in an offside position, and the goal would have been chopped off. But we opened the scoring against Crystal Palace. I mean, the Premier League is not as it's seriously becoming interesting. It's good enough. That one is good. Højlund retrieves the ball once again, looking for Rashford. Marcus Rashford, 2-0. An assist and a goal. This man is in form. If this dude doesn't finish as our top scorer and as our main player, I don't know, because this guy is seriously performing. Just look at that for a goal. Look at that for a cross, and that for a header. Marcus Rashford makes it 2-0 to Manchester United at Selhurst Park. And Marcus Rashford is performing. His performance is next level. Something Manchester United fans will love to see in the current Premier League season, or even in the latter ones to come, because Rashford is showing signs of coming back. He's showing signs of doing better than what we have seen him do over the past 2 years, and hopefully he does, and also hopefully Manchester United do. That one is a bad tackle. One from Mount, assist by Rashford, and another one from Rashford, a very good assist from Alejandro Garnacho, to make it 2-0 for Manchester United at halftime at Selhurst Park. Let's get into the second half and finish this episode on a high. We started the episode badly, but unfortunately enough, the end justifies the means at points. And the pressure is piling on. The second half has just started, but the pressure is already piling on. So let's just make the best of these opportunities. Another cross into the box, but that one was a poor one. Seriously poor one. The ball goes out as far as Edward. Crystal Palace are trying to move forward, but our defensive stature against theirs, I think we are just better off. The ball is nicked away by Højlund, looking for Mason Mount, who fails to score his brace. This one was a game for Mount to make his mark in a Manchester United t-shirt, but he just fired it straight to the goalkeeper. To nick the ball twice, trying to create that chance, but we are fortunate enough. We still have our clean sheet intact. The run from Anthony, pulls back, crosses it into the box, looking for Rashford. Too far, he was too far off. in that situation. Rashford is he's opening well. He's looking for those chances. And just a reminder, Manchester United. This is getting pretty interesting. The second last time they were here, they lost 3-0. That is in real life, not in the game. Also, a ball looking for Rashford, but it's a free kick to us because Palace were not giving the spaces and opportunities for us to work with. But well enough, we have managed to nick this one. Full time at Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace 0, Manchester United 2. Marcus Rashford again the man of the match in the Premier League. I think he has 3 now. This guy is wow, he's a good performer. He's performing well. And you guys get ready. This Manchester United back to glory career mode is far from over. We are going to do this. I think Rasmus Højlund has been given man of the match for some reason, but to me and to you, Rashford is our man of the match, so no one should take that away from him. Okay, Arsenal also win 3-2 against Wolves. And also the scout report on Thuram is in. Let's see. Thuram, he's an 80 overall striker. Add him to my list. A striker that I have my eyes on. Okay, those are the international duties. And that is that for this episode. Catch me in the next episode that will be starting our game against Galatasaray. The episode has not been that interesting. It obviously started with us being eliminated from the Carabao Cup by Nottingham Forest, so we have no more Carabao action for the rest of the season. So early on in the Premier League season, it's painful, by the way. And maybe his ratings are also good. We will see who to scout and who to look for, but because now we are currently looking for a striker. And tell me any position that you see we need to improve, because as far as I'm concerned, all the positions are catered for and they are good enough, except for Amrabat, the central defensive midfielder, who will be leaving Eriksen and it's who are our CDMs? Oh, Eriksen, Casemiro, and Kobe Maino on their own. So for these two, Kobe Maino and Eriksen and Casemiro, I think Eriksen will be he is much of a midfielder, by the way, than a CDM, but he can play there. So you people tell me which positions to improve. For the table, we must check the table before we go. We have to see where our performance is. Okay, so for the tables, Manchester United are up to 5th, 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. Manchester City are still 13th, 3 losses, 1 win, 1 draw. Chelsea are still 15th. We were with them, but we have run away from them through this period. Bottom 3, we have Wolves, Brighton and Luton. And Aston Villa surprisingly still lead the table, 4 wins, no draw and a loss. West Ham, Tottenham and Fulham, the only unbeaten teams in the Premier League so far. Arsenal are also rising up the table a little bit. We are coming, and we'll see what will happen in the next few games. The player statistics, I think for our top scorer should be Marcus Rashford. No, it's Jesus. But Rashford is somewhere for real. Yeah, Rashford has 3 goals. Johan Visa 4 goals, Jesus 5 goals for Arsenal. Wow, Jesus is out of line this season. Anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being a part of it, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. Please comment down below your favorite match of the game and also your worst match of the game, and we'll also be looking to make improvements, trying to catch it all. Also, maybe even moving into the next season, we'll look to do something better. So thanks so much for your time and for being a part of this, and peace.